lady right here. She want to take her phone out and she want to record me. Where's she's at?
She's right there.
Evidently.
Don't touch me. You're assaulting me now. You're assaulting me. You're touching me. You're assaulting me. Thank you. No, you need to go to hell. Thank you. Oh, okay. I'll make sure I save a spot for you. Hello, everybody. I'm back. And let me tell you, this time it's real. I just want to let everyone know it's about to get real. I am about to be boycotted by every white media outlet in America. They will be coming for me. And let me tell you, I'm all gas and I'm ready. But not only that, I just want to let you all know that I did what I did and I said what I did and I stand on what I stand.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got to talk about a situation that is going viral on the internet involving a zesty man, right? That's what I'm going to call it. A zesty man who happens to be a TikToker, okay? He happens to be one of these people, okay, that chases clout for a living, right? So everywhere this person goes, they're going to try to be an agent of chaos. They're going to try to cause as much chaos as possible. And this person who was on a plane, and he happens to be black. The reason why I'm bringing up race is because he brought up his race, right, during this exchange that he had with a couple of women, a few women, because he decided that as he was getting off the plane, that he was going to push a woman who happened to be white out of the way because he did not want to wait for her to get her stuff. Now, everybody knows how getting off a plane works, okay? We're going to talk a little bit more about it later in the video, but in a nutshell, this person, because they're a special snowflake, thought that they were entitled to get off the plane before anybody else. So they decided to push a woman out of the way. Okay. And now they want to play victim about it because they're getting a whole lot of backlash. Take a look.
I understand that we all are waiting, but well, that's not how I work. I make the rules as I go. Well, I make the rules as I go. I don't know about you, but I do.
Well, I break them.
Guess what? And I'm breaking them right now, too. Excuse me.
Oh my God. Hey, boss. Hey, we got a hostile one back here.
Yes, we do. He is too. He's knocking people over.
Don't be rude to me, because one thing I can do is be rude back to you. It's what I can be. Oh.
Let's just take it down.
I am, but I'm just saying, she's talking I'm hostile, but I can be rude as well. I didn't push no damn body. You want to stand in the way like you're a bodyguard, I moved you out my way, is what I did.
You're not worth it.
Huh?
You're not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You're not.
I'm an African American, darling. I'm always worth it.
You're not. You're rude, abrupt.
I'm a rude, I'm ignorant, I'm urban, I'm everything that you don't want me to be. And guess what? Your camera, darling. Yes, it is everywhere I go. You get me a good drink, I'll show you who the I am. She want to record, I'll give her a show. Hey, everybody, another round of Eat That Up. But I am here to not apologize to the y'all. I am not sorry for any of my actions. My actions were intentional. Not only was they intentional, my actions were based on their actions and the way that they treated me. So I do want to make a very clear point to a lot of people that's in the comments. I'm not going to say their names because who the them. But I want to make it clear that I do not go around just shoving women. That is not my intention. My intention that day was to say, excuse me, get off the plane, because I've spent all day in travel. All travel. I'm tired, and I'm not going to sit here and watch you pity and piss the down while I am tired and ready to go home. Hey everybody, now let me talk about this, and I want to talk about it and get it off my chest. First thing first, a lot of people are like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Well, bitch, I'm not wrong. At that point on that plane, she used her body to block the aisle so I can't come through. After I said, excuse me, she blocked the aisle so I couldn't come through. We seen all of that in the video with her using her body, blocking the aisle. So that's just one thing. One strike, bitch. And another strike was, it was not in any of my flight plans or any requirements that I had to wait for any passengers to grab their bags from the overhead bin when the doors are open and wait until they get their stuff and get off the plane. Nowhere in regulations, on plane regulations, that exists. So I was not obligated to wait there. First thing first. Second, with her using her body, keeping me there, I was fearing for my life. Why? Because I don't know what this lady's doing, you know? She's holding me hostage at this point against my free will. So I'm going to do everything in my power to get through. Maybe she didn't like the way I bumped through. I didn't push her. I used my body just as well as she used her to move the fuck out my way. Because I'm not required to stand here and wait for you to peel around and get your shit off the overhead bin. You should have been ready to go, because I'm ready to go. It's been a long day. And I need a drink, and I'm tired.
Guys, I mean, this is just, it's embarrassing. It really is. Some people don't really understand how much they embarrass themselves to civilized society when they go on TikTok and they try to get famous for clicks and likes, and they think that this behavior in public is acceptable, right? Especially when these people are so delusional or so out of touch with civilized society that they don't understand proper plane etiquette, right? This is what happens when you don't really fly, right? When you never got on a plane before and all of a sudden you get on a plane for the first time and you don't know how to act, okay? You think you're bougie, you think that you're somebody that you're not, and you think that nobody can tell you anything, that you're entitled to just do whatever you want. This is what happens, okay? Every single time I see one of these videos of people who act like this on planes, they don't fly much, right? They don't really get around much. They don't get out of the backyard much. And when they do, you know, for the first time, this is how they act. They don't know how to act. This person clearly does not understand plane etiquette. You're in the wrong. You're 100% in the wrong, and you should apologize because you pushed the woman out the way when the proper plane etiquette is to wait, okay? Anybody's ever got on a plane or off the plane, it's the same thing. You go on a plane one by one. The aisles are narrow. Only one person can fit at a time. Okay? So when you're getting on the plane, you wait for the person in front of you to put their bags up before you proceed. You don't just push them out the way because they're putting their bags up. Same thing if you're getting off of the plane, right? If you're getting off of the plane, the person in front of you, you need to wait for them to get their bag. And then you have to wait for everybody else to get off the plane before you get off the plane. It is what it is. If you want to get off the plane sooner, then you need to buy a more expensive ticket, right? You need to buy a ticket where you're sitting closer to the front. That way you don't have to wait as long. You would know that if you actually flew, right, often. Which again is not saying anything against people who don't fly often. I'm just saying, this is how this stuff happens. When you get people who are entitled like this, who've never been told, okay, that, hey, you're not a special snowflake, you're not anybody special or anything like that, and then you put them on a plane, they don't have proper home training, this is what happens. This person does not realize that that is just what people do on planes. You have to wait. You don't be rude, you don't push them out the way because you want to get off the plane. Everybody on the plane, or you're not the only person on the plane that's been flying all day or that's been traveling all day. Everybody on the plane, for the most part, has probably been traveling all day. They're all tired. They all want to get a drink. They all want to get off. You're not special. Your feelings don't supersede everybody else's. And it's just crazy because this person is getting backlash, clearly enough backlash that they're going on TikTok and continuing to have meltdown after meltdown after meltdown because of backlash. But this person is incapable of self-reflecting and realizing that he's in the wrong. Your own video shoving a woman out the way because you want to get off the plane. And everybody who's ever rode a plane before, right, knows that you don't do that. That's not how that works. If you want to get off earlier, if you don't want to wait, then you got to pay for a ticket that's closer to the front. It's really that simple. So again, all the backlash this person is getting, they deserve because you don't do that. And the worst part is, it's not just that they don't understand that they're in the wrong, like you're clearly in the wrong. You have people in this person's comment sections telling him that he's right, okay, that he didn't do nothing wrong. You get him, girl, right, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, okay? And also this person pulling the race card, okay, as if this has anything to do with your skin color. It has nothing to do with your skin color. This didn't happen because you were black. It happened because you were rude, okay? You're rude, you're uncivilized, you're disrespectful, you don't know how to conduct yourself in public, and that's why you're getting backlash. Has nothing to do with your skin color, okay? Whether he was white, brown, Asian, whoever, green, you would have to wait just like everybody else, okay? You chose not to. You chose to take matters in your own hands and push a woman so that you can get off a plane, and now you're facing the consequences, which is public backlash, right? Public backlash is the consequence. So, hey, at this point, you got to suck it up and you got to deal with it, because you should have thought about that before you decided to push that woman on a plane, because you wanted to get off, because you felt entitled and that you have special rights and privileges that other people don't have. It's not our fault that, again, you don't understand proper plane etiquette. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.